experience.
Yeah.
So if someone like resume and I not discover the lie and I'm letting it go,
that should be
it becomes a problem
if you don't do it for the
punishing
next
someone
person.
else who has lied.
Yeah.
You understand? So aside from how things in the bigger
Is their
picture,
business first?
yeah, try to look at things from the bigger picture, the bigger perspective of things. There are certain things that I have been asked to do in the way I'm running, and I ask myself, if I do it like this now, the next time something like this come up, I have to repeat this. If not, I'm going to have a situation where somebody feels mistreated. I will give you a story. I'll give you an instance. Where I was working, someone was queried for showing up to work late. Do you know what the person's defense was? Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C did not even come to work at all. They did not query them. Why are you querying me? Everybody was surcharged that.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
So it's very important that employers try to not set precedents to a character, a behavior they would frown out later. Maybe because the truth is sometimes somebody will land the resume, gets the job and is doing very well.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
So there have to be some sort of repercussion. That's why I like that she even mentioned things like demotion, probably reducing your salary or unpaid suspension.
Yeah.
At least there should be something so that any other person who is there that has lied or who is planning to lie will know that, oh, there are consequences. Because if you just let it go and the other person who is not even doing very well, now you now find out that one is lying, that will remind you that the other guy lied too. Now you let them go.
Okay, Miss Ruth, as a hiring manager now, right? So you're interviewing somebody that has no experience. The person comes up and plain and tell you, I don't have experience. I finished school since, but there's been no job. I've not done anything. I've not lifted jack in my life.
Okay.
But I need a job.
Okay.
I need this job. I can learn on the go.
It's
what do you do?
It's two ways, two perspectives.
Okay.
Now it depends on if the person has certification but not experience.
Certification? What do you mean certification?
Like if you are applying for marketing, people go to school and study marketing, but they don't have experience in marketing. It's two different stuff. Now the other way around is from the employer's perspective. Oh, we are in need of staffs.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
just anybody at all.
Yes, you're in need of staff. Yes, there's definitely description now. But if you're in need of staff, it depends on how it's short term you're in need of those staff. But I don't think if we're in need of staff and it's urgent, I will actually jeopardize the future of the organization. Yes. If they don't have an idea of whatever they are being employed for, I'd rather not do it at all. But if I am open to training, I will let the public know that, oh, even if that's why whatever I'm giving as a job description, I will tell you whatever certification this person will be trained into this department. So even if you're an accountant, because Nigeria, I don't think Nigeria actually employs people based on certification anymore, because you can find engineers in the bank now. It's based on connection.
A lot of people have borrowed
so many
results.
good
True.
So some people buy results from
so some of them actually start working in that particular what they call area before they start going for short courses to actually make them resonate with that particular field. So for me, if the person,
oh my God, interesting.
if the person come up to me that I need this job, it's not about being sentiment. I can't. I'm sorry, because the certification doesn't align with what I'm looking for. Because truth be told, there are other people with that certification and experience that actually needs the job.
Now, so she has even mentioned certification. Sorry, she has even mentioned that if somebody out of school, couple of years later, no job experience, came for a job, and she's even mentioning certification. There are people who out of school, because employers do not like employing people who are not doing anything.
Yes, you don't have that experience.
You should have done something.
At least
you should
2 months
for the past 4 years you left school. What have you been doing?
Now, from their perspective, they will tell you no job. It will tell you no job.
We all know Nigeria is hard.
So what have you been doing? You don't just
have you been
sit
training?
at home.
You can't just because if you have been sitting at home for 4 years, you can't work now. You're already used to being lazy,
being idle. Yeah. So so let me use myself as an example now. While I was in school, I worked while I was in school. I when I finished my first 2 years, my ND, during the 1 year IT, I started working. And then when it was time for me to so when I went for that job interview, You know, my employer asked me, "What have you done before?" I said,
Okay.
"I've not done anything before. I've not worked before." She was like, "So how do you want to?" I said, "I don't know. Just anything you tell me to do, I'll do." You know, and that was how I started. I started as a sales girl in the boutique, right? And then from there, she saw how efficient I was. And then from there, she got her own ready-to-wear factory in Nigeria here. And then I became the production manager. That was how I became from the sales girl. I became the production
Okay.
manager.
Now
I
let's
started managing more than 17
okay.
staff.
Let's be honest. She didn't give you a delicate role, did she?
I was a sales girl of
You are the sales
the
girl, but not
store.
the manager of the store. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? She
I was
started with something small
I
and
was
you
both the sales
grew.
girl and the manager